Hello, team. Good evening. I hope I'm audible, right? And my screen is visible. Can someone
Yeah,
confirm?
audible and your screen is also visible.
Great. Thank you, Umesh, sir. So, first of all, thank you all for joining the session today. And myself, Sainath Reddy, I'm a chartered accountant working as a digital transformation analytics consultant. And in my work, I have worked on different kind of AR projects, AP projects. Like thanks to Digvijay for showing how the AP process works, wherein the invoice gets extracted and automatically posted in the SAP system. And we have worked on BI projects for building a dashboards and the marketing using the gamification AI things. But as our topic is restricted to AI in Excel today, I would like to give you a brief about the automation which we have done in our AI incoming payments. And this is a brief about it. So uh, we have customers spread around India and 15K plus customers, and we receive payments from them on a daily basis into multiple bank accounts which we have. And just think of the accountants, the every zones we have accountants, how many entries they need to pass every day, and how much time it will be taking for them. All this, right? So approximately 150K plus transactions are being recorded on an annual basis, and the time which they are spending and at the head office, the reconciliation time, everything was too much. So that's where we thought of automating the work, and we bought in some kind of a combination of two things here. One is Excel and one is UiPath. Keeping in the cost structure also in mind. UiPath is similar to the thing which Digvijay has shown you, Power Automate. It's also a RPA tool. We have Automation Anywhere, Power Automate, and UiPath. These are different kind of automation tools. So we use UiPath for that. UiPath is used where you have a dynamic UI. Suppose Excel is like static, you can give some formulas and dump it there, right? But when you have a changing kind of scenarios and we need to give a complex automation, we use UiPath or Power Automate, etc. So here we have used it, and the time we took for this is approximately 15 weeks to go live on a test case basis. And the way how it works is our bot will logs into a banks. So we have defined list of banks wherein it downloads the bank statement and reads each and every line item, and then it extracts the code. So in the bank statement, in the narration column, we have a dealer code mentioned. So that's where it will pick the unique code, dealer code there, and it will post the entry. As you can see here, it will post the entry in SAP using all the predefined fields, amount, and then the banks and all. And then once it's done, it will send the MIS to the users also, saying these are the entries. So suppose once it posts an entry, it will say that the transaction number is this for this entry. Others, it's not processed. You need to process manually. So that's where it sends. And here we have given it a 3 hours. Every 3 hours it will run, because we need to enhance the credit limit. Once the entry is done, then only the customer credit limit gets enhanced or decreased, right? So that's where every 3 hours the bot will be running, and it will send the users a mail saying that these are the entries posted, others you need to post. And at the end of the day, once everyone is at home, the bot also will run an MIS, like a BRS. For BRS, it says and it will send what all has been passed and what all didn't pass. And here, using this automation, we are happy to say that approximately 8,000 man hours have been saved here in terms of zonal accountants. And like amount, being a confidential figure, and here when I come to Excel, you see the part 1 and 3 here, right? The part 1 and 3 is used UiPath, wherein it enters and touches the bank interface and downloads the statement and posts in SAP. The part 2 and 4, to optimize the cost, we have used the VBA code embedded in the UiPath itself. So what it will do is I'll show you a simple example. So this is a demo data bit, because we can't use the real-time data in here due to the confidentiality policies. But I'll just show you the part wherein Excel gets involved in this automation. So you see here, suppose take the example, we have different banks, like these are just a sample, but we have a random number and of banks. And this is the name, this is the code, like I was saying, dealer code, and this is the amount which he
Sainath,
got
your
paid.
screen is not visible. It is on PPT. Take it to the data. Show
One
the
second.
use case.
Uh, Is the Excel visible, sir?
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, I think some system got struck. Okay. So you see the bank here, right? There are different kind of banks, and the name is the username and the code and the amount. So how it works is automatically in that when I click on this, and like Lokesh was explaining, this is the add-in which we have developed internally. So that's where it will ask for password and all. And is asking me to filter the data based on column. I want column 1. Okay. Now you see all that is created. Now you see everything got segregated here. Axis, SBI, and HDFC. And here one more thing is all the sheets got separated here. Like previously it was not there, right? All the sheets got separated. Now what will happen after that? In the fourth step is that, yeah, this is the lookup. Like the banks which we have a zonal accountant map to it, zonal and relevant accountants. This is the mail which we, right now it's a demo mail. So when that thing gets activated, it automatically gives. So you see all these are formulas driven. And this is the attachment, dynamic attachment. Based on the name, it automatically picks up. You see the formulas right here, concat and all. So here you can just click on this. And like I told you, this is an add-in which we developed. It every time asks for password and to make sure that no one is using it in some other sheets and it gets corrupted. So you see all this sent, right? Now let us go to a mailbox and check. You see these are going, right? And it's going to relevant person which I've added. SBI is going with SBI, HDFC with HDFC, Axis with Axis. So that this is the broadly, I think you were able to understand what automation did we do here. And here we have also mapped the exceptional cases. Sometimes we, the system may get just hang and we don't know whether it's working or not. So that's where it will send us a screenshot. Like suppose take the example, in SAP, the exchange rates are not updated. Then the system will not move further. Rather, it will send us an exception mail saying that this is got struck, you need to rectify it. So that's where we have built a UI path flow and also an Excel flow so that everything goes smooth and man hours can be saved. So this is the automation which we have done. And along with that, I would like to say the tools which I have used in here. So it's an year back. So that's where we have used the chat 3.5 ChatGPT. And right now in the recent time enhancements, you need not even sign up, you see. Directly you can use it here. So that's the benefit right now. Previously you used to sign in. And the same thing, you can also use it in Gemini. It's a Google product, Gemini. Recently, as per my understanding, in the recent days, more than ChatGPT, this one is giving more relevant answers. You see, it also gives an explanation. So you can try out both and you will be able to see. And regarding the PPT, which I've shown you, I'll just show you one tool. So suppose take the example, if you're making PPT and it takes hours of time, right? Just try this app, maybe useful for you. I'm writing a prompt, write about CSR, Companies Act. Just a single line, right? Can you imagine the output which it will give? This is the output which it gives. You can just check the Gamma Data app. So I was wondering actually how it works, but it can simplify your work. I'm not saying just dump it here, but you can be able to see what all points you have covered and what all did you miss using tools like this. So it actually given that what all is the Companies Act applicability and all also. So that's where I've used some of these things in making this PPT also. So that's why I shown you that website. And one more thing which I'm recently using in Excel is online data from picture. You see in data, you have this add-in data from picture that comes in default. Once you click it and select a picture, it automatically picks that and post it in an Excel. So that's where it completely simplifies your working on tables with financials, downloaded images. And so with this, I would like to conclude and thank you, ICAI, for providing this opportunity. Thank you, team.